All right, folks. So today we're going to go ahead and talk about how to dilate something that's not exactly a polygon. We'll use this smiley face as an example. So the problem is I don't know where the vertices are, but what we're going to use are certain reference points inside of whatever it is you're trying to dilate. When I try to draw a smiley face, first I usually draw the eyes, and then I draw the smile, and then I draw a circle around it. So we're going to dilate it in that order. First, I'll dilate the eyes. I drew a dot in the center of each eye. Then I'm going to go ahead and dilate the eyes just like I normally would do for any other point. And I'm dilating the center of the eyes by drawing the rays from the center of dilation through the points that I'm trying to dilate. And I'll use my compass, just like I did before on any other point, to measure the distance, draw my arc. And since I'm using a scale factor of 2, I can go ahead and stop on that second arc. And I'll do the same thing for the other point. Here. And now what you can do is these are the new centers of your eyes. And you got to remember, since it's a dilation with a scale factor of 2, the new eyes should be twice as big as the old eyes. So you can freehand this, create some kind of a circle. My circle isn't that great because I don't have the best freehand abilities, but there you go. Those are what the eyes should somewhat look like. They're about twice as big as they were before. And I colored them in because they were colored in on the original face. So there we go. Now, some of you are pretty good at freehanding, and you might be able to just draw in where you think the smile goes. I'm not quite as good at that. So I had to get some reference points on the smile as well. I chose the left side of the mouth, the bottom of the mouth, and the right side of the mouth as my reference points. So we'll go ahead and dilate those reference points as well. Make sure that you're being pretty precise with these, as these points are your reference. So if your references are not precise, nothing that you create will be precise at all. So I'll dilate those points. Go. And do the same procedure that we normally do to dilate anything. And just keep in mind as you're doing this, notice as you're doing something that's a more complicated figure, you can have a lot of rays on your diagram very fast. So you got to be careful and make sure that you're keeping track of what it is that you're doing. And if you need to, erase some of those rays so that you can see what's going on. Okay, we're almost done. All right, so now what I've created is the left side of the mouth, the bottom of the mouth, and the right side of the mouth. So I'm going to take my time here and try to draw a curve or the smile right there. I can see the smiley face already starting to take shape. Make sure that the width of the new smiley face is about double the width of the original smiley face. So I'm drawing that in. I'm not very exact because I don't have the best freehand abilities, but that's okay. Looks like it was colored in before, so I'll color it in again. And the last part, this part we can be a little more precise with because it's a circle that's around this thing. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to find the center of both of these, of that smiley face, and I'm going to mark about where I think the center is of this smiley face. And then what I'm going to do is double the radius of this circle that's already around my smiley face. So I'm going to find out what the radius originally is. Right about there. And on my new smiley face, I'm just going to go ahead and double that radius. There's one radius. There's two radius. There's two radii. Now I know that the double radii, the second radius, is from here, where I think the center of the face is, all the way out to that second compass mark that I made. So if I now use my compass to go ahead and draw a circle at that doubled radius, I should get a circle all the way around my smiley face that's roughly looks about the same as the one before it did. And that looks pretty good. Happy with that.